This video is designed to go over how to use a Flipgrid video to record your screen. All right, so I've opened the Flipgrid window, I've hit the record button, and so the next step would be to look at these options down here at the bottom. So if you see these three dots, if I click on these, this is where you can upload a clip. So if you chose to do your screen recording with another app like Screencastify or Screencast-O-Matic, like that's fine. You can then upload that video here. But there is this handy dandy record screen button. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the screen recording button. And then it's going to give me an option for what I want to record. Now you can choose to record your entire screen, an application window, or just your Chrome tab. And as you can see, my picture stays here pretty small at the bottom so that you'll be visible while you record. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a Chrome tab, and I'm going to pick my projectile motion one. And now I can see what is going to be a part of my Flipgrid video. And you can see that like my face is not in the way. You could even delete your picture if you don't want to be seen, if you just want the recording for this section of your video. So the second that I started recording or hit that button to start recording, that's when it starts capturing information. And so you can go back to the Flipgrid tab to pause the recording or to even stop the recording. So even though I'm no longer in the tab that says projectile motion on it, it's still recording that tab. And looking here at the top, you can see this little square. That means that that is the tab that is being recorded by Flipgrid. You can stop sharing the tab or stop the recording as well by clicking the stop button at the top portion of your page. And that would be visible no matter what window you're in. So now that that's the case, let's go ahead and unpause the recording and let's take some quick data. So to unpause, we'll hit the resume button. I'm going to resume recording. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to launch. And you can narrate while you do it. Like I'm going to take this over here and measure how high it is off the ground or how much time it spent in the air. Once you've got your data that shows your values. And I had preset all this stuff up so that my acceleration due to gravity was 10 meters per second squared. That my initial speed was what I needed it to be. That this was vertical. All that was set up before I recorded, so that way when I go to the tab, it's like ready to go. So I would recommend having it set up before you press record. See what is going to be a part of my Flipgrid video. And you can see that like my face is not in the way. You could even delete your picture if you don't want to be seen, if you just want the record. See what is going to be a part of my Flipgrid video. And you can see that like my face is not in the way. You can even drag and drop some of the recording. So let's say I don't want to use the whole clip. Like you can decide, go back to the Flipgrid tab. I'm going to resume recording. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to launch. And you can narrate while you do it. Like I'm going to take this over here and measure how high it is off the ground or how much time it spent in the air. Once you've got your data that shows your values, and I had preset all this stuff up so that my acceleration due to gravity was 10 meters. So we don't have to watch the whole clip, but you can trim this to be the exact section of your screencast that you want so that you don't have those awkward moments when you're going back and forth between the tabs to switch the screen. Now, once you've recorded your screen, you have two options. If you're not happy with it at all, you can delete the clip. Once you've set what you want to be a part of your video, you can either keep the whole thing or a section, and then you're going to hit the confirm button. Go back to the Flipgrid tab, and that would be where you could then add more. And this would bring you back to the normal Flipgrid window. So what I would recommend doing is record the first part with your solutions, and then do the screen recording at the end, because you want the screen recording to come after you've given your solution to the problem, and then use that as like a way to prove that your solution was correct. So again, I would recommend going through and like doing your regular recording like we're doing now. Remember, you can put your effects so you can have like your board. So if you're trying to show your calculations, You could put one of these on the screen. You could draw on it. You could add text. You can even upload a picture. So if you did your work by hand, attach a picture. And so that way it's visible to whoever you're presenting to. And then once you've done that, you would then be able to record your screen after that to then create your full video. So hopefully this gets you started with Flipgrid.